Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fatma Ina Zahra. As you probably know, I'm here as moderator of our team. Our topic is different culture between Indonesia and Singapore. Okay, next. Here are some names from our group. There are Ahmad Syamsul Arifin, Fatma Ina Zahra, and Ilham Adi Ramadan. Next is this discussion of the material that will be explained by our group. We will discuss about 4 points. It is discipline, orderly, art, and culinary. Okay, next. What is culture? Culture is a complex whole which includes knowledge, belief, art, moral, law, custom, and other capabilities acquired by a person as member of society. Each country has its own culture depending on ethnicity, religion, custom, and so on that affect the lifestyle on the people themselves. Likewise with Indonesia and Singapore, both have their own culture which causes difference between the two countries. Okay, next we'll explain by Ahmad.
Okay, discipline and orderly in Indonesia. First, in Indonesia, cleanliness culture has been applied early on, whether it is at school or at home, but the application is sometimes still not perfect because some people sometimes still throw their bag in any place. And Indonesia, hearing the sound of horns that are repeated is common, especially when it is traffic jam, and even swearing obscenities or hung sound when there are pedestrians or other vehicles that break in is a thing that is often heard for some road user. Next, and discipline and orderly in Singapore. First, in Singapore, discipline and clean culture are instilled from an early age. Discipline, behavior, and clean living are instilled while they are still in school. And two is along the way in Singapore, never said then the sound of horn that are continuous although in long line. They are very patient. They are no swear word on hong sound when any other pedestrian or vehicle berge in. Next slide is Ilham Adi.
Okay. Culiner and art between Indonesia and Singapore. First, culiner. Culiner has become a national resident in Singapore. Singapore cuisine is an example of the diversity and diffusion of culture in the country. What influence from British, Chinese, India, Malay, Tamil, and Indonesia. However, because Islam in Singapore is a minority religion with a percentage of Muslim less than 15% of the total population of Singapore. Not all food is halal, so for Muslim must be careful in choosing a place to eat. Example of general cuisine in Singapore: laksa Singapura, Hokkien prawn mee, chili crab, and ayam Hainan. And Indonesia can be said to be a culinary paradise because in Indonesia there are a variety of dishes that are very diverse. Even each region has its own typical food, and almost every food in Indonesia is halal food because the majority of religion in Indonesia are Islam. Starting for street food vendors to restaurant always provide diverse culinary. Even among the typical Indonesian food, there are already famous and global. For example, rendang, tempe, and gado-gado. Second, art. Since 1990, The government has sought to promote Singapore as a center of art and culture, particularly the art of drama, and turn the country into a cosmopolitan gateway between East and West. The culmination of this government effort was the construction of the Esplanade, a high-end drama art center that opened on October 21 and 2002. In addition, the Singapore Art Festival is an annual event held by the National Art Council. For example, art in Singapore is Singapore as a center of art and culture, and particularly the art of drama, and Indonesia art. There are various types of art scattered throughout Indonesia, and then kins are known as regional art, where their works are recognized by the state and become the crown treasure of our country. And Indonesia has a variety of ethnic groups, record more than 1,430 ethnic groups according to BPS census data in 2010. This makes Indonesia rich in diversity and art. Each tribe has its own characteristic and also has different art in its tribal. This becomes an attraction for foreign tourists and make native Indonesia art an attraction for foreign tourists and makes native Indonesia art and work famous and loved by other countries. Examples such as wayang kulit, wayang golek, tari Jepang, and batik. I will back to moderator.
Okay, thank you. Finally, we come to the end of our presentation. We would like to say thanks again to our audience. Hopefully, the presentation will be beneficial for you all. Thank you for your attention. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.